Hello everyone, Steve here, and we are back with Snowbreak. So, this is the first time streaming this on my new PC build, so yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Sorry I was late, had to do a bit of laundry, had to go, well, dinner, and then also had to test this out before streaming, so yeah, here we go. So now we're on the second part of the Containment Zone's story, and we're starting up with this. The second part is internal strife, and we're gonna start with chapter 5. So, all right, let's do this. I was carrying a bag full of gifts, all bought last time Penny had dragged me shopping with her. Oh, actually, you need. Yeah, I forgot the trauma controller. Oops. I had to come back to Akashia's hospital planning to visit her. However, the nurse said that Akashia refused to stay there. If I really want to see her, I would have to head to the training room. I had forgotten to ask which way the training room was, not realizing I was pretty unfamiliar with the building. It had been constructed while I was gone. Hey, looking for someone? Or just lost? You've crossed by here 3 times in the last 10 minutes. Akashia, stay right where you are. Why do you look like you finally drew a limited character? Drawing characters? Ah, I guess there's no more games like that these days. Having said that, Akashia continued to train by herself. Her thin little arms were more capable than they appeared. Throwing punch after punch, the whistle of the wind after each punch cut at my skin. If I got hit by one, it'll really hurt. Better not even think about it. Could she read my mind? Are you keep staring? I don't know. Were you the one who told me to stay where I am? Oh, I get it. You came to ask for a kinky gift, right? What? A thank you gift? Eh? You didn't really just come to visit me, right? I might have to leave for a while for a mission. I'm worried that you... Okay, but remember, I'm not some stray kitten you picked up off the street. But thanks anyways. Most people prefer to get something back in exchange. So you're being transferred? It's not like that. I'm being sent on a mission that might take some time. But I see. I'll probably be joining the Heimdall force myself. I'm also a manifest. That's one long word to pronounce. Who even came up with it? Gee. Ask Amazing Season Games, they're the one who came up with that. Anyways, it seems like I'm going to be working under you. In that case, can you assign me to missions where I don't have to leave the dorm? Okay. If there are many missions like that, they're all yours. That doesn't sound very sincere. Are you not going to make me your trusted deputy? Why would you make your trusted deputy do actual work? That's part of the mission that we're assigned to. After I said goodbye to Akashia, the security department escorted me to the designated safe house to report. However, nobody was there to receive me. What was going on with this mission? There was no one to meet me. Senior Adjutant, this is as far as we can take you. If anything happens, please reach out to us please reach out to us through the communicator. Okay, thanks guys. Leave you here then. Good luck. After the armed security department staff left, I used my eye to unlock the safe house gate and walked in. The design was quite similar to the safe houses I had previously seen, only that there was so much dust here. Holy shit. I wonder if my intelligence officer for this mission would be the same or not. Alright already? Aren't you punctual? It's so great to see you. I'm afraid we wouldn't be working together on this mission. To be honest, I'm still not used to your sweet talking. As for why it's me, there's a tragic backstory. Exhausted cyber worker balances multiple workloads for a single measly salary. That'd be the headline. Sorry to hear that, Caroline. The way you say that somehow suddenly makes my blood boil. Sorry. Now, do you get why I'm always stuck doing overtime? If you get it, try causing less trouble from now on. Well, we can't exactly make any promises right there. By the way, have you met the team members here yet? No, not yet. I've let them know where to come. They should be here any minute now. Ta-da! This is Marion. And I'm assuming you've met. We met again, Adjutant. I do hope you didn't encounter any danger on your journey here. I mean, went off without a hitch, so, you know. It's great to see a familiar face. I feel likewise. This here is Cherno. Hi, Cherno. Nice to meet. Oh, excuse me. I reached out to shake her hand out of habit, but she just jumped slightly, moving behind Caroline's hologram. Cherno is just a tiny bit sensitive. Adjutant, you might need to watch how you do things when you're with her. Okay. I pulled my hand back, giving a smile I thought was warm and natural. I'm Steven. You can call me Adjutant if you like. Cherno hesitated for a moment, then replied in an exceedingly tiny, quiet voice. Cherno! That's my name! Don't underestimate her. She's surprisingly reliable when things get serious. With the removal of the empathic ganglia, my work at Yggdrasil entered a new stage. I know I did not do my daily, so thankfully I wouldn't be too low on stamina, so. Right, the trials. You know what? We'll give these trials. Hang on. What's the 25? Okay. Yeah, we should be okay. All right. Give the trial characters a whirl. If you start entering an area under control of Mantis, please take extra caution. Oh. Sorry, I'm not used to kind of battle. I'll try not to hold you back. Meet the hostile Adventist. I'm sorry, you're about to snipe me. Shit. Alright. No scope. No scope. Okay. There we go. There we go. Karen said that the military used beacons to direct us to the meeting location. Beacon's receiver is hidden in the supply box and the coordinate must be conferred. Indeed, Adjutant. I also find this method to be odd and overly cautious. On the beacon receiver. Right. I know it's a bit cheating since I'm using a level 80, but eh. Again, I've been using level 80s throughout the first 4 chapters, so... Alright, let's see here.
安全だ。仕掛けは見当たらない。休息もまた戦術のうちだ。やはりこっちの方が落ち着くな。
Alright. Next stage. Well, with the adjutant by our side, combat feels less terrifying. Good.
期待を裏切りませんよ。
無理をするな。
That turret didn't do anything. Oh, wow.
私が代わりに。はい。もういいはずです。期待を裏切りませんよ。ここは任せてくださいね。
And this. There we go. Is that it? Delete the alert. Uh-oh. Alright.
無理をするな。
Where are they? Oh. Ah, shit. Okay. I took the wrong turn. Oops, I apologize, folks. Adjutant, are you saying there will be danger up ahead? Yes. Beat any remaining enemies. Anyone else? It was hardly a scratch. Just scratched, but yeah.
やはりこっちの方が落ち着くな。
Alright, next stage.
指示には従います。
I do believe the meeting point with the military is around here. I should have a look for a place with better field of vision. Please take figures here with Sharno. Oh, shit, what's my problem? Oh. I had a feeling she would, oh, hang on a second. I'm gonna pause this for a sec. So... we're not gonna get to, Yao just yet, but, yeah. I had the feeling that Velvet's gonna make her appearance as a playable character in Nikkei. It's like, huh. Hang on just a moment. Alright. Sorry about that. But, yeah, news kind of surprised me there.
喜んでお手伝いさせていただきますね。ここは任せてくださいね。これは大怪我をしましたね。
Actually, the events are ingesting intelligence. Should we intervene? They might be attempting to contact gods or something. Yeah, I see. I'll do my best. Yeah, you should. Headshot. Oops.
Reload します。すぐに終わりますので。
Destroy the Titan Engine bitch, says this. There we go. Alright. Where are you? There we go.
静かにできないのですか?
Titan! You can't back down. Oh, jeez.
受け取ってください。私には必要ないものですから。
無理よ。もう少しだ。
Oh yeah.
今のところ順調だ。
Ow.
交渉なら手合わせしてほしい。
Next stage. Yep, cutscene time. Adjutant, I received a high vantage point. Unfortunately, there are no military personnel to be seen. Hold on. I'll check the meetup coordinates again. It should have been right there, but I didn't see any military personnel. I suddenly saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Look down. A red laser dot. That meant somebody was aiming at me. Oh shit. Marion, I've been locked on by an enemy sniper. How can it be? I checked all high ground's location within 2 kilometers radius. Could that mean the enemy's range is greater than that radius? Ordinary people shouldn't be capable of that. Shadow, please take care of the adjutant. I'm expanding my search area to locate the enemy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. Shadow, we'll definitely find a way. Just as I was entering a state of anxiety, my communication channel was compromised. This is the Beowulf Battalion. We're confirming your identity. Reply with the code according to the procedure. Please listen closely to the following. Well, the light hath come. My children are nigh. Zarathustra hath grown ripe. Mine hour hath come. After hearing that code, my tightly constricted nerves could finally relax. This is my morning. My day beginneth. Arise now. Arise thou great moontide. I replied with the code that Caroline had told me earlier. Several soldiers in camouflage emerged from the rubble of a distant building, quickly formed a tactical information and carefully approached us. I have to say their professionalism far exceeded that of the Heimdall force. Are you guys the support sent by Yggdrasil, Mr. Steven? Yes. Apologies. I have a duty to take extra caution here. I mean, oh no, that's fine. I get it. I mean, never know. I mean, we got Titans going rampant, cultists, Adventists, coyotes. I mean, I don't blame you for just camouflaging yourself and stuff to do that. So yeah. It's you! You're Captain Lee! You know me? Have we met? Do you not remember? Beowulf Battalion, Captain Lee Kyushu. Sorry for that, botch of that pronunciation, but, yeah. After belting out her name, rank, and squadron, as though reporting, the heroic captain gave a perfect military salute. Don't need to be so loud. That's an old habit. If we're not loud enough in the squad, the officers say, "Can't hear you again. Where's your passion?" Or what? Shouting like that is the only way to be satisfied and say excellent spirit. The officers are quite right. You do indeed have an excellent spirit. See? Makes you see things differently, doesn't it? Marion looked at the officer with a smile on her face. Those two shouts just now shouldn't be enough to attract Titans, right? What would attract Titans? What was their purpose anyways? These were questions I could answer no better than anyone else. But, Mr. Steven, the device on your arm just seemed to have lit up. Seriously? Sure, we didn't actually attract Titans. The reading on the course indeed seemed to indicate as much, but at least it shouldn't be an Ymir level Titan. I'm no force. Prepare for a fight with a Titan. Beowulf Battalion, rehearsal set 6. Yeah, you there? Oh, well. Speaking of Red Hood, well, rather. Speaking of Red Hood and Nikki, yeah, we're about to see Yao in the cutscenes under the story, so. I know I've showcased her in the last few streams, but, yeah, there she is, story-wise. Well, stop yawning and get your soldier act together. You know what happened if you know what'll happen to your holidays if anything goes wrong here? Up in flames. And up in smoke. Captain Lee's orders were brisk and well practiced. I wasn't sure who she was talking to on the other end. Maybe it was that mysterious military sniper? While a long, small-scale Titan appeared before us, and snow began to fall. Ah! Titan scum! Meet your maker! The soldier roared while pouring ammo at the Titan. The small caliber weapon simply could not penetrate the Titan's hard outer shell. Sparks flew off in all directions, leaving tiny white dents on the Titan. Yang Ping, stay focused. Retreat like we rehearsed. You! Look over here! Have a taste of your granddad's wicked fighting skills! The soldier named Yang Ping was in a world of his own, totally subject to a wild lust for combat. He rampaged like an erupting volcano. Just like Yang from Ruby. Only this Yang is a male and Yang from Ruby is a female, so... who knew? Even though his attacks hadn't damaged the Titan in the slightest, the Titan still ended up noticing him. Yang Ping, this is an order! Watch out! The Titan went from being stationary and silent to suddenly launching an attack as vicious as overwhelming as a cloudburst in the next second. Marion! Receive! The sniper bullet Marion fired whizzed down with enormous energy, plunging into the Titan's fragile joint. The ashen monster staggered back several steps. As you should, I'm afraid you can't stop it alone. Another shot echoed from the distant building, and the Titan was sent back another few steps. That must be her. If that military sniper maintains this rhythm with me, we should be able to cover as everyone as we leave. Got it. I'm passing it on to Captain Lee. Wait, where's Kierno? Gunshots! What should I do? Forgive me! Help me! Please help me! I really want to just jet him. There's no good God here to spare you. It was like a chain that emerged from the world, twisting all of the Titan's joints in an instant. No matter how the Titans struggled, it couldn't move an inch. Come, open the door to your heart. As General's unnatural laughter echoed, the Titan was disassembled into pieces by her bare hands. So this is the power of a complete manifestation. The apotheosis system. It sure seemed that way. Okay, so we got through these three, got through this, we got, whoa, 1, 2, 3, and then a cutscene, and we got a file on the way too, so, nope. Oh, okay, so now we're swapped to her upgrade. Yeah, no wonder. Do not have the victory animation on. What happened to me? Was it her again? We need to move ASAP. Agitate. Captain Lee has advised that we have to destroy the Adventist propaganda machines when we were leaving. Those machines expose our location. Likely we were summoned. What the Titans. Ugh. Alright, they seem upset. One of them swing it to the other end. Another coming from behind. Yeah, joy. I'm coming to the other side. Oh shit, flyers. Yeah, great, the swordsman. Alright. Alright. Yep, and that's about it. Alright. Let's take a look at the file before we go on to the next next level. You're freaking Gavin! You return! Good day, brother Broggy. Excuse me, Peter freaking Gavin! This is my brother VR. Go home! Leave here! Leave and go home. Brother Braggy, is your brother all right? Brother Braggy, is your brother all right? He wasn't able to be called upon. I feel truly ashamed considering the grace that bestowed on him by the Exarch, and yet he... Is your brother truly the same faith as our brothers and sisters? To think that the High Presbyter would bestow such holiness upon him. Well... The Coyote Elephant has declared war on Yggdrasil. They're going to tear down the containment wall. We can use the chaos to escape. Come with me. Mom and Dad are still waiting us to come home. It's been 3 years. Shh. Shut up. This is the holy land of the gods. Blasphemous speech is forbidden. You still believe that? The Titans are just monsters. That's shocking. That's shockingly disrespectful. Anyways, brother, at least the gods can take away our pain. Granted to the powerful gods, with the aid of the holy medicine bestowed by the High Presbyter, my juvosis can be healed. I don't need to scratch my drying, crusty skin, nor be plagued throughout the night by such pain that I cannot sleep. I need no longer worry that when I wake up, everything inside my skull will have crystallized. How will we manage our juvosis if we leave here? Do you know what area that holy medicine has been kept in? We can take enough of that with us that escape together. Don't you want to go back home? High Presbyter, following the last prayer, the number of brothers and sisters in the towers willing to accept redemption has increased by 132. The Beauvoir system you provided me with was indispensable in achieving this. The emissary is also faithfully following her mission bestowed by the gods. Very good, but be sure not to let her see that area. She can be a little too pious at times. Weave more excuses and arrange another 2 prayers for her. High Presbyter, do you not need my accompaniment on this next trip of yours? Or at least have a Beauvoir beside you? I will consider it. I am afraid that the fools who reject the chance for redemption will not comprehend your noble and unsullied intentions behind this. Huh? Sartre, is something wrong? I've been just informed that someone broke into that area. Wasn't your Beauvoir guarding the gates? Did it forget the scolding from last time? It was, but the intruder was very cunning. He dug into the ventilation duct that had been sealed up. Have the intruder dealt with. Have him called upon. Your kindness even extends to... Wherefore so? Even the most evil of sinners can have redemption. I understand. I will go cleanse his sins now. The Exarch acknowledged the pious heart of my brother and bestowed upon him the holy gift. And yet my brother wasn't successfully called upon. Instead, his juvosis worsened. You must know, purificant Gavin, how painful it is to be in this state. It hurts. Must leave. Go home. I saw you bringing back Balder inhibitors last time. To give them another brother and take away their pain. Do you have any more of that medicine? It's too late. I'm afraid only Balder inhibitors won't help in his current state. I beg you, Perfect Gavin. You must have a way to help. You always helped us all. This is the first time I'm seeking help from you like this. You must not refuse the pleas of your brothers and sisters. You must not discriminate amongst them. Those are Chi-Chis of the Exarch. Brother Braggy, you have my word. Yeesh. Alright, so... Oops, come on, nope. It's this level we're gonna go to. Alright. Yeah. Let's change it up. No, we're not gonna use Yaos just yet. I need to work on me at some point. Ooh, should I burn? Actually, we need to test Clarine because I got a weapon for her. I'll leave Hara here for now. We don't have the objective yet. Shall we commence by cruising the direction Captain Lee told us? He says someone we can put our trust on. First, the advances. Shit. There we go. Oh, there we go. Push forward carefully, quickly. Alright. Ooh, wear your short shorts. They wear short shorts. Oh, yeah, that's the mission. Excuse me. A bit of a leg there. I'm gonna adjust a squad here. Yeah, it's bringing serious. Alright, I'm not sure. Where should we go now? I saw the military sniper gesturing in this direction. They should be in this place. There's no way to avoid a fight. I mean, not that you have a choice. Surf's up! Yeah, I'll take this. Not what I meant to do. Ow. There we go. Hey, oh, did I miss anything here? No. And there was like some of the hidden knives I forgot to pick up when I played this off stream. Here.
もう終わったのですか？
Alright. Next stage. The Beowulf Battalion remained quiet the whole way. Apart from sharing the coordinates of the destination, not a word was said about the mission objective. The Heimdall's force combat power is really incredible. We're not bad either, though. Scout, check potential threats in the crossfire zone. Communication units, confirm the coordinates. Subway platforms all look the same, so you make sure you get the right one. So, Captain Lee, would you mind telling us the true objective of this mission? I finally had enough of being left in the dark. Mr. Adjutant, is it your first time on this type of joint mission? Of course, we're able to share intelligence according to the rules and procedures, but for certain confidential information, it's best you ask you ask your own people. My own. Why would I be questioning that? I think I have an idea, though. In the depths of the pitch-black subway tunnel, two blaring lights suddenly shone. They alternated between left and right, bright and dull. Were they signaling something? Under Captain Lee's directions, Beowulf's battalion communication unit began signaling a reply. After the lamp exchange was opened, a woman walked out from the tunnel. Sorry, detection contamination is too dense to use the communicator. This was the only method left. I'm sorry to make you go through that. Oh, not at all. Signaling is the most reliable method in the containment zone, after all. You're very kind, Captain Lee. And who might you be? Adjutant, is that right? You look much sweeter in person than you do in your photo. Oh gee, thanks. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Anya Murphy, the coordinator of this mission. Sweet was not the word people commonly describe me with. Well, at least not in this game, anyways. Anya, Miss Anya, what do you mean by coordinator? Actually, I believe Anya is voiced by Yui Horii. I'm pretty sure. She happens to be in love. You know, hang on just a minute. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, just a moment. And the wiki is lagging behind the updates. Anya. Oh, no. There we go. Yui Horii, that's here. I'm pretty sure. She's definitely a big name of the Japanese voice acting industry. Let's see here. Nope. This flowers in. Oh. Let's see here. Voice series and everything. Bubblegum crazy. Oh, she was in Too Hard as. She was the robot girl, Multi, huh? Interesting. On Cold Nights, huh? Yep, she was in Lapina. She's the mate. It's Naru, huh? Yep. It's Naru from Lapina in this. I don't think I may have heard much of her outside of this one. So, the Snowbreak. So, granted, I never really watch Lapina. Watched a bit, but I think I've seen bits and pieces, but not a whole heck of a lot, so. But yeah, anyways, Anya, Miss Anya, what do you mean by coordinator? I unconsciously added a miss to her name. I guess she just gave off that feeling. You look at you, blush like that. Aren't you adorable? A coordinator, as the name suggests, coordinates the operation between the Heimdall force and the military. This particular type of mission can only go well with both sides working in unison. I actually still don't really know the details of this mission. That's right, Mr. Adjutant here asked me just earlier about the mission. Oh dear, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. The company doesn't give out detailed information about the mission due to confidentiality requirements. But you're at the authorization level, Adjutant. Yes, it's just enough to meet the disclosure requirements. It's the first time carrying out this type of mission, isn't it, Adjutant? Yeah, it's my first time. Adjutant, Captain Lee, we better move to decide to continue discussing this. By definition, this is technically a salvage mission. However, it's classified at a higher level of confidentiality than other similar tasks. The target to salvage this time is a batch of special boulder inhibitors. I'm not sure exactly how much you know, but do feel free to ask about anything you're not clear on. Sure, Miss Anya, then I'll start by asking. Are there a difference between kinds of inhibitors? Let's see, where should I start? The key difference is something most people aren't aware of, which is that all inhibitors belong to one of the two batches. The early batch was the prototype inhibitors that were apparently produced in a zero-gravity factory under the guidance of an AI. The zero-gravity factory has been constructed on the Mistletoe Station. Oh, right. Yeah. The dual limitations of the AI's computing power and the zero-gravity factory meant that the first batch was small. I still remember how crazy their prices were back then. The year after Descent, Yggdrasil's inhibitor production's volumes suddenly skyrocketed. That's because they had begun producing the second batch. If I'm not mistaken, the manufacturing process changed in. After Descent, Mistletoe Station went rogue, and the zero-gravity factory ceased production as a result. Right? Then the R&D department discovered that the Titanogen could be used to produce inhibitors. Titanogen was used in the second batch? Wouldn't that have side effects? I was about as shocked as you the first time I found out. To expand production capacity, Yggdrasil quietly altered the raw ingredients formula of a product already on the market, deceiving their own consumers. Corporate greed never changes. Yeah, that's an understatement. And it's not just the fiction too, so there's that. Excuse me, I'm gonna stretch for a minute. But isn't the military also keeping this a secret? Our reason for not disclosing that happens to be different. The side effects of the inhibitors produced using a Titanogen were within an acceptable range, and with the number of Juvosis patients needing treatment, the military's reasoning was that more lives could be saved this way. And when given that Yggdrasil agreed to lower the inhibitor prices, well, it's beyond our control. There'll always be things that had to be compromised to achieve justice. So the originally produced batch is our recovery target. Exactly, the batch of prototype inhibitors. You described it as special earlier. The prototype inhibitors are the key to inducing manifestation in ordinary people. Without them, there wouldn't be any more new manifestations. Well, considering that we got me as our latest new manifestation, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if we don't get more of those. I forgot to point out that I believe most, if not all, the chapters aren't exactly, well, the first 4 chapters we were with Life and Finny, and then now it seems like the manifestation units have been rotated to certain ones required for certain chapters, so yeah, we're get used to not seeing certain characters not being in the next chapter or whatnot. Anyways, it all suddenly came together. why Drake Yggdrasil was cooperating with the military, the lineup of people in this mission, and why it was confidential. Adjutant, all the intel Anya gave you just now is highly confidential. If you like anything about permission, the military will hold you accountable. You'll also be subject of punishment from Yggdrasil's internal departments. Any leaks would severely impact the order and stability of society. I hope you can exercise appropriate caution to mitigate that risk. Yeah. Probably a good idea. Yeah, I understand. Now, Adjutant, I'll tell you how to use the third-party authorization protocol key. The key opens the warehouse doors, as well as lockboxes containing inhibitors. Caroline should have already sent it to your personal terminal as an encrypted file. Captain Lee and I took turns verifying our irises under Miss Anya's guidance. We jointly activated the keys saved in our personal terminals. When I opened the door to the warehouse, hidden in a secure channel, Aventus started screaming in a frenzy, rushing towards us from every possible angle. It was as if they knew we would show up here. Oh boy. Yep, it's time to fight. Let's see here. 3, cutscene. 2, cutscene. And a boss fight and a cutscene. Alright. Oh, okay. We're stuck with Anya, so.
そろそろ時間ですが、準備はよろしいですか？大丈夫。私はここにいますよ。こんなことは避けたかったんですが。
Alright.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Come on, Naru. There we go. Ah, shit. Is that gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. I dodged that.
ここでひとまずお休みしましょう。すぐに治りますよ。痛いのそんだけ。こんなことは避けたかったんですが。
Got it. Nope. Adjutant, we need to act fast here. Oh shit, it's Gavin. Who's that?
さあ、勇気を出して。こんなことは避けたかったんですが。ガチャガチャ。守るために戦うことを選ぶんです。こんなことは避けたかったんですが。皆さんにお菓子を買ってあげますよ。バーン。別の解決策があればいいのですが。
Start engine vessel. Alright. That's what we're going to do.
バーン。ここでひとまずお休みしましょう。
Alright. And that's about it.
一緒に帰りましょう。忘れ物をしないでね。
Alright. Here. You know, one. Oh wow, actually, heart's still stronger. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. Have not gotten her partners or logistics up yet. Enter the warehouse.
敵手目標の排除を確認
Enter the warehouse completed. Going to this emergency evacuation channel should be quicker. How do you know that, Anya? Timer starts. Oh shit.
目標達成
Here's your chart. There's no time limit complete. Oh. Charge through.
敵の増加を確認 役に立たない予備は十分にある
Ah shit. There we go.
お望み通りこの嵐を終わらせてやる
Alright, Anya Murian. Yeah, let's go fitting. Ow, ow. Sorry. Ow.
お姉さんにしっかりついてきて迷子にならないようにしましょうね。こんなことは避けたかったんですが、足手まとい。ここでひとまずお休みしましょう。
Open the supply crate.
あら、誰かの落とし物かしら。慌てんぼうさんね。
Supply complete.
カチャカチャ。足手まといごめんよ。
There we go.
喜んでお手伝いさせていただきますね。
Alright. Soldier playing supplies. Oh.
嵐の中で悲鳴を上げましょう。
One. There we go.
罠はないはず。終わりましたよ、カポ。
Beat the elite titans. Oh boy. Alright.
今さら私に出てもらおうと思ったの。逃がさないわよ。あら、脇役の登場ね。お疲れ様。さあ、お姉さんに飛び込んでらっしゃい。
Alright. Yep. And it's cutscene. That's why it's been... There's no which squad. The Adventists were clearly here for the inhibitors. I had no idea how they'd gotten past the explosive-proof door that needed a private key to be unlocked. They must have been waiting for us to come in. It should be our pack. Back. Alright, so anyways, they must have been waiting for us to come in. But fortunately, the lockbox with the prototype inhibitors were safe and sound. Mr. Adjutant, how are things over there? I finished salvaging the prototype inhibitors. Are they all in good condition? Make sure there's no signs of damage. Excuse me. No damage, I've checked. Makes sense. Those kinds of military-grade lockboxes could withstand being crushed by a mecha. If you got the goods, quickly get out of here. Get out of there. The enemies are getting tougher and tougher to manage over here. Hold up, what are they doing? There was an enormous boom and I lost communication with Captain Lee. What was more, the shelves above me seem to have been impacted and began swaying like willows in the wind. Large containers began dropping down one by one. Adjutant, we need to leave at once. Miss Anya took my hand and we dashed past the falling containers. A moment later, we made it out of the danger zone. I went to the danger zone. Sorry, got Kenny Loggins stuck in my head. Been listening to that when I was at work, so yeah, I really have it on my phone, my music playlist too, so there's that. I immediately dialed Captain Lee, but it just wouldn't connect. Don't fret too much, Adjutant. Captain Lee is a very impressive fighter. Yep, and BJ's in the chat. How you doing, BJ? Get the, get what emoji? Dash tired and sore. Guessing, probably from work, I'm guessing. Cause I know the feeling. Yep, that's what I thought too. Yep. I know the feeling, BJ. I know the feeling. But are you okay? Let's have a look. Is there anywhere you're hurt? If there's anywhere else that doesn't feel right, just tell me, okay? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Miss Anya. You're too close. You see, Miss Anya seemed to show boundless care to everyone around her. Made me feel warm. And not just in terms of physical temperature. Good. That really is a relief. How about you two? Are you hurt? Let me have a thorough check. I appreciate your concern, but Marion kept the perfect smile on her face as she took a small step back. Mrs. Anya, chair nurse is fine, so I'm glad you're all right. Are also such sweet children. Adjutant, what should we do next? It seems we can't go back the way we came. There's an emergency elevator over there. We should be able to use it with the key. That's right, very good. You're quite observant, aren't you? I'll check that the inhibitors are in good condition, then we'll set off. After I had just finished checking the inhibitors, a man's voice echoed from among the containers. Lady Anya, it's been a while. Who are you? Gavin? He was tall with a muscular physique, but there was a uniquely melancholic expression on his face. It was somewhat at odds with his strong appearance. I glanced up at him, but he avoided my inquiring gaze. Instead, he turned and looked at Anya with a stiff yet uneasy expression. Lady Anya, I have a humble request to make of you. I hope you can help me. I'm on a mission. Besides, shouldn't you explain what's going on before you start asking for help? Adjutant, this is Gavin, one of the few Adventists willing to communicate with us. While he might be able to give us some intel, his timing is too much of a coincidence. You don't say. We need to play it safe until you can prove he's not up to anything. Yeah, let's do that. Not up to anything. The way he showed up at such a perfect time, he certainly had a motive. However, I was still interested in what that motive was. Anya, let's hear him up first. I tried to sound candid, but also threw Marion Chernow a glance. The two operatives understood and shifted their fingers onto their safeties of their weapons. Everyone, the issue I humbly raised to you is the matter of a life and death. We shouldn't talk here. Can we go somewhere more private to talk? Everyone here can be trusted except maybe yourself. If you have something to say, you can say it here. So it's true what they say about you, Heimdall Adjutant. In that case, I'll get straight to the point. Could you hand over the lockbox in your possession? I'll give you anything in exchange for it. Oh, that? Yeah, no, sorry dude, not happening. You want those inhibitors too? Precisely. My brothers and sisters are the very ones whose lives need saving. He went straight forward, sincere and completely unashamed, but I also detect a hint of naivety. What about your faith, your high presbyter, or your divine medicine? Did they all fail you already? After mocking him, I observed this change in Gavin's expressions. My past experience told me that he wasn't lying about wanting to save those people. Looks like you aren't the same as the Adventists we dealt with before. There are philosophical disagreements amongst the Adventists. Okay, yeah, I can pronounce that. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I simply hope my brothers and sisters who are suffering can be saved. I can give you the inhibitors, adjutant, but not the one in this lockbox. I wonder what that bleeding heart moralista would do next. Would he charge us and take them for himself? It seems I have no choice then. This is my last option. Forgive me. The dazzling light and the flash bomb momentarily blinded me and the operatives. I had expected to shoot rather than utilizing the surprisingly bloodless approach. I watched on with a blurry version and slow and cumbersome looking armor suddenly activated. Then Gavin snatched the box of inhibitors, turned, and fled. Oh, of course he pulled this. I immediately began shooting at Gavin. Marion closed her eyes and fired blindly, while Sharoness was stunned for a moment before raising her gun and aiming at Gavin. However, the bullet seems to hit an invisible wall, exploding in the air. Was he a manifestation? Adjutant, you can give the order. We need to pursue him immediately and recover the inhibitors. Calm down, Anya. Look at this. Ah, divert the inhibitors! But how? And I switch out the contents out of the box. It's full of energy drinks now. Energy drinks, oh man. Yeah. Could go use a bit of a rock star. Specifically the fruit punch one. Adjutant, what should we do next? It seems we can't go back the way we came. There's an emergency elevator over here. You should be able to use it with an access key. Right, Dan, you're quite absurd. Right, Dan, you're quite absurd, aren't you? I'll check the inhibitors are in good condition, then we'll set off. So that's when you did it. It's a good thing you took extra precautions this time, Adjutant. You're amazing, Adjutant. So what's the plan now? Oh yeah, this is what I mean. We have to pull a light Yagami compass moment. Outsmart our enemies. Gotta use our wits more. I mentioned this in the first stream doing this, so yeah. Unlike the commander in Nikkei, the adjutant in this game requires a bit of more wits. So yeah. Now, we chase after him. He might act polite, but he needs to be taught some real manners. Personally. Okay, so Chaos Chase, and then next cutscene, and the good person, and then the next progress. Alright. Alright, let's see here. And yeah, you want. Since these guys are practically nothing. Wouldn't matter too much.
分析員、私から目を離さないでくれ。
Defeat the Ventus blockade. Capture them! Yep, Gavin's pissed.
目標の排除を確認。目標達成。
Gavin left by the elevator. Come on, we'll catch him.
役に立たない。準備完了。
Nothing important, nothing important. Alright.
待て。一時待機。
Start the elevator via. Hold until the elevator arrives. Nope.
予備は十分にある。
わふー、私の番かな。みんなキラキラしたものが好きなんだね。楽勝じゃん。
And Okay. Okay, maybe this was not a good idea to... Okay, no, never mind, there's more. Okay, okay. Let's say, maybe this was not a good idea to bring up my little 80 manifestations. But, nope, okay, they spawn.
みんなキラキラしたものが好きなんだね。
And I kept 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
先の展開マジ楽しみ。
Didn't even do anything, so.
Surprise!
Really? Alright, that's it. Can't you? Why not? Actually, since I did bring in, let's see. We're not gonna get to her just yet, so. That should be alright.
So ろそろ時間ですが、準備はよろしいですか？了解にゃ。来るにゃ。これでも受けてみて。知識あるんだ。負傷。
Oh, wow.
目標達成にゃ。
Oh, that's a turret. Oh, damn. Actually, this is the first time I actually use her, so... I'll be damn. Huh. She's down, Gavin. Alright. Over here!
来るにゃ。ゲームに溺れて今咲き誇れ。
Okay. I don't know what was that about.
問題ない。行こう。これで終わり？行こう。すべて嵐が連れ去った。
Nope. Okay, I guess we have to enter the altar. Alright, let's see here. Next stage. Cutscene time. Kevin had nowhere to run, but now we were... A massive flag with the Adventist symbol hung on the towering wall. It was clearly a venue where the special ceremonies were held. Even though the man in front of us attempted to stand tall, his expression betrayed some uneasiness. Would he still faithfully rely on divine protection when backed into a corner? Must you all force my hand like this? The inhibitors within this box. I know that you call them prototype inhibitors. I have taken them to save the lives of the others. Why? What makes the mighty Yggdrasil so determined to find this little box of inhibitors? Surely it's not also to save lives? There's just another way for Yggdrasil to hoard more wealth. Why do you need the prototype inhibitors? Brother Vile. Becoming a manifestation is the only way to save his life. I expected him to say something like this, but I couldn't help sighing when faced with his innocent naivety. Gavin, I understand that you want to save people, but you don't actually know what a prototype inhibitor really is. There's a reason they're strictly regulated. You and your friend can't afford to use them arbitrarily. Is it perhaps, with you, these inhibitors will be used for a more noble cause? Do you mean to suggest that the lives of senior officials, leaders, and executives are worth more than those of my Adventist brothers? That's not it at all. Anya stepped forward, intending to defend me. I gestured for her to remain calm, and she quietly retreated out of trust. You completely missed the point. About Yggdrasil supporting tech, attempting to stimulate the manifestation process with prototype inhibitors is practically a death sentence. And considering your friend's condition, you probably won't be able to meet the requirements to become a manifestation. Gavin, wake the fuck up! Blind determination can't solve everything. The man went silent for a moment. His furrowed brow and twitching face revealed how much he was struggling inside. He took a deep breath, seemingly making his decision. It seems we have no way to reach a common understanding. I understand what you're saying, but even if there's only a sliver of hope, it's worth risking my life. It's time to fight. Yep, it's go time. I shall prove the righteous I defend with military might. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll give him a fair fight. You know, I'll leave Tess just in case. So, okay. Underground altar. Adventist territory in buffer sections. Gavin, perfect of the Adventist. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine. Gavin range towards bias, ring shared from the start is mental. Oh. Sorry, me return. How do you dodge it? There we go. Alright. That takes care of Gavin.
ちゃう？
Next stage. Chosen ones must undergo great tempering. For the chosen ones, faith is the principle of eternal truth. Gavin knelt on the ground. His power armor was in pieces, but his expression remained unchanged. In his eyes shone a light I rarely saw, the light of, I will never let the moment of summoning pass by. Gerald, watch out! Ah! Gavin drew his long sword and leaped at a panicking Cherno, slashing at her. Luckily, thanks to my warning, Cherno had managed to dodge in time, with only a scratch on her arm. Yeek. I wonder how bad of a scratch. What's that smell? It smells raw and meaty, but also sweet. Cherno looks somewhat different from usual. Cherno dear, did you get hurt? Who was it? Who? Cherno, did you... Just I wanted to ask, her voice that had been coming from in front of me was now behind me. She stroked Gavin's power armor. It was you, wasn't it? You must be the one who hurt dear Cherno. Scum! Do you know what price you must pay for that? Cherno's silhouette seemed to shine for a moment. I didn't. I can see that unmistakable dent had appeared in Gavin's unimaginably sturdy power armor. It was as though it had been bound by chains. That was 0. We'll take it as your apology for scaring dear Cherno. 0 will be followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bang, 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 bang. I missed the sound of soundless. Oh, I've given my all. The pair of a kitten with unwavering faith fell backward, his broken power armor landing on the ground before him. We're even now. Cherno, you... Miss Anya, what are you looking at me at like that? What happened just now? Actually, did I? I rubbed Cherno's head. Don't be scared. It's all over now. Anya shot me a questioning glance and I nodded. Cherno needed her help now. Cherno, over here. That's a good girl. I'll make you feel better. Were the chosen as manifestations really chosen by fate alone? As I silently gazed at Gavin lying on the ground, I heard another set of footsteps from behind me. Military soldiers and a large crowd of Adventists had entered the building in a face-off. Hey, Mr. Adjutant, what's going on over here? I've been waiting nearly all day for you to come out, so I decided to come in and find you instead. We had to take a little detour as we were withdrawing. I handed the prototype inhibitors in my hands to Captain Lee, signifying that the problem had been resolved. As long as the mission target is secure. We had some tricky business to do, though, actually. Tricky business? The Adventist emissary was blocking our exit. The emissary? Soon enough, I found what that word referred to. She stepped inside this dusty place of pure white bare feet. Her skin, that ragged outfit, couldn't fully cover what was colorless as the frost of a winter night. No color of this world could describe it. Shrouded in a cloak woven for her by the pious gazes of the Adventists, she passed before me. I was unable to find any desire to stop her. My brother Gavin, you cannot leave this world before suffering. Listen to the voice that calls you and leads you from the dark. The floods shall freeze, and fire from the sky shall rain. I remember that you have long since thrown aside the bonds of your mortal body. A sea of hands reached out toward her, hoping to gain even the slightest of her favor. A ray of light shone down through the fracture in the dome. Then I saw a miracle. Okay, well. Okay. So now we're on this chapter. There's 6. How we're doing over time, actually? An hour 45 or so, about an hour and a half. As the song of cleansing rang out, I saw Gavin's fingers trembling, followed by his eyelashes and nostrils, all vibrating to the rhythm of the song. All the members stood up on their tiptoes, reaching out toward Gavin's frame. In the times of sadness, it is the light that is closest at our side. I saw Gavin open his eyes. Tears rolled from his newly revived eyes. For some reason, witnessing this godly scene filled my heart with an enormous feeling of grief. As though something had suddenly departed from my body. Or perhaps it was though someone who had always been beside me had left for a long journey. Excuse me. An untimely alarm noise rang out, awakening me from my grief and bringing me back to reality. Snow! When did it start snowing? Mr. Adjutant, it's the snow, which also means, given that we recovered the prototype inhibitors and the emissary doesn't seem to have any intention of stopping us, let's retreat ASAP, as soon as possible. I occupied the high ground, Adjutant. My field of vision encompasses the entire escape route. How will you manage to leave them, Marion? There's no need to worry about me, as long as you and Captain Lee can't leave. No, as soon as we pass through the first gate, you're coming right after us. But Cherno and Anya will cover the rest of the route. Adjutant, Cherno and I will head to the tunnel entrance to look for high ground. Is Cherno? Don't worry, Adjutant. I'll look after dear Cherno. Cherno will be good. Alright, that's good then. All personnel, cover the crossfire and leave in the order you've been directed. The Adventists were trying to stop. Instead, they looked up at the sky in a strange ecstasy, gazing up at the falling snow, even trying to touch it. They weren't leaving, and instead were pursuing the snow. I tried to shout at the fanatics to bring them back to their senses, but my voice was drowned out in the ocean of moaning. The snow touched their exposed, defenseless skin, gradually turning into crystals devoid of life. Excuse me. Must have hurt. So why were they permanently serene? Serene. I saw the emissary, who the snow seemed to enable to affect. She held Gavin in her arms. Her head hung, and yet the song continued to echo from her mouth. I couldn't afford to care about them. Everything had to happen. It was so strange. I withdrew from the snow-covered warehouse under Marion's cover. Hey, Yao, did you get out? Hey, this snowfall wrench is enormous. What's wrong with this useless communicator? Are you calling for your mysterious sniper? Do you want me to try to make contact? Captain Lee has very happily shared the communication with me. Otherwise, she'll find another excuse. After sending the communication request from my communicator and said, we seem to finally receive a reply. Did the captain fall? Why is this coming from an unfamiliar communicator ID? Rise and shine, Red Hood. Time for you to be in action. Yep. There is Yao. Voiced by Red Hood. Also voiced Weiss and Reyes. Weiss from Ruby and Reyes from High School DxD. There you are. Captain, I was about to cry. It'd be so long since I got an order. Watch your tone. I don't hear the slightest trace of positivity or initiative. Do you want to get promoted or not? Okay, alright. Give me a report on your current location. Captain, look up. Captain Lee and I look up at the same time. On a distant high platform, a sniper scope flashed as if to greet us. How do you get there? According to the ninth article of the rehearsal plan, if a higher ranking officer's order time exceeds the quota, snipers must ensure their own survival. I started to understand why Captain Lee was so worried about not being able to contact Yao. Right? Now go back to the squadron. We're leaving the contaminated sections. Hold on, Captain. I made a discovery over here. Want to hear about it? If not, I'll just speak. Captain, haven't you noticed something? The coyotes were following you when you left the tunnel. I had my eye on them all along. The coyotes? Can't they see our military gear? Sure they wouldn't dare. Captain, it seems like they're preparing to make their move. Gunshots echoed from Meow's end. Captain Lee and I immediately took cover. I neutralized the guy wielding a one-man bazooka. Captain Lee and I observed the situation from behind cover. Sure enough, there was a group of coyotes following us. The one with the bazooka fell from behind the brick wall, his bazooka clanging as it hit the ground. Captain Lee, give me a look. I immediately opened my communicator and sent request for help. I immediately opened my communicator and sent a request for help to Caroline. Adjutant, ahead. They must have set up an ambush here. I looked up again and observed the situation. The coyotes who'd be lying in wait all this time rushed out in the canyon of chaos. The coyotes began setting up a variety of weapons in silence. It seemed they didn't intend to let us pass. Yep, we gotta fight. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and then our cutscene. 1, 2, 3, cutscene. 1, 2, 3, cutscene. 1, 2, cutscene, and then a boss, and then cutscene, and again, and a file. All right. All right. Now, get to use Akasha now. Evacuate. Sorry to make you go on your first mission alone, but no one else can make it back in time. And I'm just going to don't worry, so I'll be operating this alone. Ah, shit. This whole joke won't,
達成完了解決次面倒普通余裕ゲームが変える
There we go. Just ninja. We made it through the first stage. Where to next? Can you pass through the camps before I get the containment section to the next? It's relevant in store to community. I'll show you the check. Train. Look, complete check. Hello? You there? The signal's cut off. It's 2060. You think they would have done something to fix the signal issues? Oh, lady. Even in 2060, I think even then, I think they still have some issues, and there are new ways to cause issues.
5秒あれば十分普通余裕もっと速くなりたい
Move forward. Oh, okay.
普通あなたは時間から忘れ去られる避けるな面倒
One more, and you're up there. Come on.
現代の治療は便利だね。達成、完了、解決。次。世界を救う小さな一歩だ。
Next stage. Alright. Okay, take with me. Ooh. You could free it, but alright, let's go. What we got?
指示を手早く片
These
付ける。
decisions because it's okay. I could do it to Caroline.
目標達成。
Already overtired.
指示を待つ。
Let's go and ask someone else.
待て。一時待機。
Excuse me, do you know the way the containment sections? I think the move in CCB seriously.
敵の増加を確認。目標の排除を確認。
今さら私に出てもらおうと思ったの？今変えてるわよ。あんたら程度が。
Okay, can go up here. Lab diagram. Nope. Shit. It's not gonna go. There we go. Mm-hmm.
目標達成。当然の結果よ。
私たちを阻める者はいないな。分析員。
Dude. Gotcha, still looking. That's changing up. Let's do this.
私は行くから好きにして。
The fuck are you think you're doing? Ask for directions? You were just asking the way like we have guessed at.
5秒あれば十分。
I didn't make the first move, you know.
問題ない。行こう。得意分野よ。目標達成。ビューンってね。
Huh. My Billy's killed him. Oh, well. Kind of reminds me of an old movie. A couple of petty thieves barge into her car disaster house and kill his dog. Why could you dig up an HD version after all these years? In this timeline, good luck.
罠に気をつけて。
Good. Find the right platform.
ウォーミングアップの時間だ。
Just watch, I'll destroy you. Beat the boss, so.
焦らないで。
Stop, don't fire.
すぐに終わる。
I'll tell you how to get to the contaminated sections. Go out here, then keep to the right. Could have told us sooner.
これって猫ババじゃないの？次は全力を出させてよね。
Yep, cutscene time. Might you be the Coyote Alpha? We don't entertain uninvited guests in our territory. Don't you? Everything upon which I stepped is the promised land of God. Tell me up front what you're here for. There's no need for such hostility. I'm Jean Suryan Satre, Exarch of the Towers. On behalf of the High Presbyter Kigard, I'd like to discuss the possibility of our collaboration to deal with a common enemy. A common enemy? We happened upon the news that you have declared war on the Yggdrasil Enterprises. Declared war? That's a baseless rumor. Josie, I'll talk with our guest instead. Exarch Sartre, may I address you so? As you wish. I see the Coyote Alpha is much younger than I had imagined. It only strengthens my admiration for you. The ideas you spread through the Containment Zone Elf has shared many similarities with our own beliefs. I believe there are differences. For example, none of our ideas are founded upon lies. Oh, perhaps not old enough. I suppose such zealousness is yet inevitable. Exarch Sartre, did you come here to warn me that I'm not old enough? I'd like to discuss whether there might be a possibility of an alignment of views between the Adventists and the Coyotes. I guess there is a possibility. Well then. However, I refused. Putting aside the fact that us declaring war on Yggdrasil is false information. It's quite unfortunate that I've come across some additional secrets that ruled out all possibility of me agreeing to an alignment of our views. Is that your final decision? Yes, I'm afraid it is very difficult to agree with your request for cooperation. I also hope that the Adventists might maintain a little more distance from my territory. Unless having amiable neighbors is not a priority of yours. In that case, I shall take my leave. As Sartre prepared to leave the Coyotes' territory, Sarah of Coyotes blocked his way. A voice echoed from behind. Adventus, don't leave in such haste. Huh? Could it be that my words displeased the Coyote Alpha? Who are you to the Adventist? Jean Suryan Satre, Exarch of the Towers. And you came to discuss collaboration to deal with Yggdrasil Enterprises? To be precise, we seek support in displaying the blasphemous Heimdall. This does rather pique my interest. Amusing. Is this the Coyotes Alpha's idea or your own? The Coyote Alpha is not the only one capable of representing the Coyotes. Sometimes you just can't make decisions. I guess it's fun to tell you, I was the one who declared war on Yggdrasil Enterprises. So, well, actually, I don't want to give away the latest chapter, but yeah. Let's just say didn't go exactly what you hoped for. Ah, now I understand. You are in possession of admirable frankness and courage. Might you so kindly tell me your name? Esther. The Vulture. Vulture. Please do look forward to our cooperation. The gods will grant you the power to incite storms with your great wings. All I want to make those scum pay for the price for their treachery and live on. Don't misunderstand me. By no means I do buy into your beliefs. Okay, so we got through that. So another 3 cutscene. Another 3 cutscene. 2. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Not that it matters too much.
やれ。達成。完
He's
了。
under the fort.
次。
We go left or right. Get to your turn. Ask again.
Mendo.
Go to the next area. Goodbye.
お呼びですか？仲間に従いなさい。私の戦い、どうだったでしょう？
ambush.
分析員さん。
It's the parking
あな
lot.
たに預けるわ。分析員さん。
Parking lot complete.
もう準備万端よ。リミッター解除。はっ、くらえ。
Enemies.
みんなキラキラしたものが好きなんだね。
これが勝利の余韻。
Okay. This squad. Alright, here. I haven't even upgraded Life's Wild Hunt. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Oh. I was going down for a minute there. The canyon. That sounds like where I just almost out of ammo. Might as well top up.
早くしてよね。残業したくないから。仕事だ。
Headshot.
エネルギー満タンのシーリスだよ。貯めて分析員とのオフで使うんだ。
Oh, what do we have here? Esther's diary. More than the requirement to identify Esther. Did I? Oh.
私、ますます上手になってきたかな。
With the goods.
私、忘れっぽいから、やっぱり分析員に保管してもらおうかな。
They just leave their ammo boxes by the side of the road like that? Seems like they haven't had any formal military training. but it makes things easier for us. Well, considering that you're encountering a group of gang members, of course they wouldn't exactly have that much,
敵陣突破なら任せて。
Yep, one of them burned to their deaths. Oh.
"補充が必要だね。安心して私に任せて。
Surfing, surfing. Last batch of supplies.
私忘れっぽいからやっぱり分析員に保管してもらおうかな。
That's it.
今日から昼は長くなる。
In here. Let's go harder. Alright.
私は行くから好きにして。早くしてよね。残業したくないから。
Headshot.
順調に進んでる。定時退
Is he
社
right
で
to
きそうだ。
Canyon?
これは過重労働だな。次の一撃は痛いぞ。すみませんね、仕事なもんで。外勤手当どうも。
There are dead ends in both places. Plus barbed wire, let's blow it up. Dynamite, this cutties probably have some. Hold on.
Just timing.
Looks like we won't need any dynamite.
就職先を間違えたね。
Airdrop.
すみませんね、仕事なもんで。順調に進んでる。定時退社できそうだ。
Alright.
世界を救う小さな一歩だ。
Alright, cutscene. Hello, Caroline? This is Kasia. I'm currently located in the canyon and about to head to the contaminated sections. I found some coyotes chasing after an armored vehicle. It's possible there's someone inside. Should I check it out? I guess I can't connect. I heard someone saying that as soon as the snow comes, the signal goes. Should I just check out the vehicle? Forget it. Doesn't seem related to this mission. Door on the driver's side of the armored vehicle suddenly kicked open within a tumbling girl holding a sniper rifle. I'm definitely not taking missions like this again. It's not like I'll get a raise anyways. Who are you? Kasia glanced at the girl holding a sniper rifle, then began to step past and continued onward. Hey, did you see me? When a random stranger falls right in front of you out of nowhere, helping them may lead to more trouble than it's worth. You're in Yagusul gear and operating alone? Aren't you part of the Heimdall force? Wait, don't just go. You're from the Heimdall force, aren't you? My squads have been surrounded. Can't see how that relates to me. There are Heimdall force members in my squad, including the guy called Adjutant. Adjutant? Excuse me. Isn't it Steven? I didn't catch his name. Do you have a lot of adjutants? As far as I know, just the one. Anyway, what were you going to say? Huh, why did you suddenly show interest in when I mentioned the adjutant? Whoa, no need to look so mad. Fine, back to the station at hand. We were ambushed by coyotes while trying to leave the contaminated sections through the canyon. We lost a few people during the first attack, then even more coyote reinforcements came to top it off. So my leader and your adjutant came to a decision that they stayed and wait for help. Why did you run around here then? You think I would willingly risk myself like this? That was your beloved adjutant's idea. The snow severely impacts the signals, so someone needs to go find a rescue team and lead them back. Still, don't know why it had to be me. Heimdall sniper and assault operatives covered me as I charged into that rusty old truck. Luckily, the ignition worked, but there was barely any fuel. And that's how I got here. Hey, what are you walking up? Why are you walking up again? Can you be any more rude? Ugh. Should have gone back to Nikkei. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah. Do you remember the spot? I'll send you the coordinates. You're not planning to go alone, are you? Kesha dumped the communicator on her arm and put her out at a few more times. Didn't know how to use this thing. Can't believe there's someone who can't use the communicators in this day and age. It's a miracle you even made it to the camps. I asked for directions as I go. Asked for directions? Into Containment Zone? Ha! The snow had gotten even thicker while they were talking. A small Thaji's Titan suddenly appeared from the collapsed point in space. I'm sorry, I can't even pronounce that. Titan, pull back at once! Yao rapidly raised this heavy sniper rifle, aimed at the Thaji, and fired. Using a powerful recoil, she flipped back behind the armored vehicle. So this is the Titan. If there was a model kit for them, that'd be... What are you doing? Come hide quick! Why not test the power of the manifestations? Test it yourself then? I actually want to stay alive until I can retire. This kind of dagger really does feel best. What kind of monster are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Idle expert. Wait a second. Oops. All you did was throw a dagger in a Titan, and the Titan just... How come I never knew there was someone like this in the Heimdall force? Nope. Looks like I don't like it. Oh, what the hell? And we're gonna take a look for a minute there. Oh, okay. It's one of those users, got it. I did throw a dagger and the Titan just... How come I never knew there was someone like this in the Heimdall force? You're the type who never listens to what other people say, huh? What are you gonna do now? Get the dagger I threw. You can't get that back. Just ask logistics for a new one. Oh, then I'll move on and saving people then. You're coming? I was ordered to go guide the reinforcement squad back. Aren't I the reinforcement squad? I can't decide. Or I guess I'm safer with you anyways. Wait, we should at least set up a distress beacon. Otherwise, there's no reinforcements will be able to find us. Alright, so... just another 3, and then 2, and then boss, and then a couple of cutscenes. Alright. Gosh, yeah, nope. Go, life. Dude, Wonder Race. It started snowing. Another job, about a pay raise.
10秒で片付ける。わあ、マジか。他に誰かいないの？すみませんね、仕事なもんで。
Damn.
順調に進んでる。定時退社できそうだ。
Got the changed.
これは過重労働だな。
Damn. There we go. Lined up. Okay, never mind. Is that it? Nope. No, there's more. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Take out this Titan.
就職先を間違えたね。
Yep. Titan's taken care of.
今この瞬間、私は蘇る。
Boom. Good. God damn it. Damn it. Shoot like Church from Red vs. Blue.
外勤手当？どうも。順調に進んでる。定時退社できそうだ。今日から昼は長くなる。
Alright. Oh, how ironic. We were just using Yao. Here. Oh, right. It should be alright.
私は行くから好きにして。早くしてよね。残業したくないから。支援要請をジュリー。すみませんね、仕事なもんで。遅い。下がって私が代わる。予備は十分にある。
Alright. Double supplies.
役に立たない。補給は回収した。
Reach the next area. You know, you hear from better with the dagger. See, first, I don't think a dagger can handle this.
目標達成。指示を待つ。
That was supplies.
弱点感
Yep, that coyote's fucked.
準備完了。敵襲。目標の排除を確認。
スロー再生。
役に立たない。また出るだろうから重要な物資。分かった。
Here, 1. 2.
補給は回収した。
Oh, never mind. I got that.
準備完了。補給は回収した。
Alright, one more. And
目標達成。指示を待つ。
go to the evacuation zone. Yep, that's it.
私たちを阻める者はいないな、ブースキー。
Alright, next stage. Why? Why? Okay.
指示を手早く片付
Take
ける。
the one to change.
目標の排除を確認。弱点感破。目標達成。指示を待つ。
And more spawn. That's right. As this way all the way. No longer are we able to clock off.
敵の増加を確認。目標の排除を確認。補給は回収した。
Beat the remaining enemies. Oh boy.
弱点感破。また出るだろうからよく覚えておく。
Yep, and we clock right over them.
やはりこっちの方が落ち着くな。
Alright, cutscene time. Looks like a firefight took place here. They must have taken things to a place better for holding out. The snow's falling across an even wider area this time. Containers are totally useless. Given the pace and stride of the footprints, these should be from the soldiers. The prints go that way. Let's go. Alright, wait a second. The prints are barely noticeable on this concrete. Do you deduce all that just with your naked eye? Excuse me. Aren't you required to learn that? Amazing, honestly. Let's go. We're into overtime already, so let's get this over and done with. Oh yeah, speaking of overtime, yeah. What a shock. Thanks, Red Hood. Thanks for the reminder. Do you feel anything? Feel? Manifestations don't become changed when exposed to Titan Jet, but the contamination can still cause an episode of flooding. That's what my boss told me. Flooding? I don't know what that would feel like. But I'm starting to gain an unusual sense. A bit different than anything that I felt before. Snow. The snow's getting thicker. I heard the snow was just a heavy that day too. Mom, Dad! I want to ride on the Ferris wheel after this. Sweetie, didn't we agree that you're only allowed 3 requests before we leave? Dear, how would we just let her... We just let her this time? Let her around the Ferris wheel won't take long. Either way, we... Darling, the more we act like that, the more she... Bang, bang, bang. The sound of enormous fireworks briefly drowned out the mechanical background noise. The projectile fired silently through the night sky, a symbol of beauty, inconspicuous until the moment it exploded. The energy changed forms, and the shell split open. Hot air poured out, and metal powder burned intensely as it colored the entire sky with its brilliance. The flames burned brightly, illuminating all the streets and dark rooms, expelling the darkness. But there are always places the light doesn't reach. Mom, Dad, it's time for the fireworks. The building's in the way. Let's go that way to watch. Mom, Dad? The crowd flowed past her in silence, and I saw her responding to her cries. Yeah, now I remember. That was the day I was abandoned. The bench at the park was so cold and the snow was heavy. It was a long time until I stopped crying. Why am I remembering that now? It feels like I've been dragged to an eternal night where I can neither fall asleep nor wake up, where memories keep pouring out from the darkest corners of my heart. But just now, wasn't I on a mission? What happened? Did I just get flooded? Yeah, about Yale's backstory. We're not gonna get to that for quite a while, so we need to remember this point, so that's not gonna come back until much later, and that's probably the start of the journey update. The chapter, what was it, 14 part 2, or was it, you'd think? That was just, that's not gonna that's not gonna get brought up till later, so yeah. I wonder if I can apply for work injury compensation when I get back. Does a Divos related injury count as work related? Oh man, jeez. Yeah, Yao is a bit more lax compared to Red Hood. And that girl I was with, she must have already left. Let's keep going if you're finished resting. Yikes, you scared me. You weren't affected just now? I don't know what kind of effect you mean. Let's go. Okay. Akasha hung back several pieces, thinking about what just happened to her and hesitating whether to tell Yao. She entered a pitch black space with waters eroded by nothingness. Only 2 specks of light within the space. She had touched one and seen the memory of a little girl being abandoned. When she touched the next one, though. Director Tao, we made great progress in this experiment. If you just give us a few more months, we'll definitely be able to make a breakthrough. Is it a funding issue? I can search for additional investors. No, we simply run out of time. The board of directors already reached a decision. This laboratory will be closed within 3 working days. Nani? Just 3 working days? But we made so many findings. For several findings as much as possible. Does that mean there's a chance of restarting the project? I'll try to change the board of directors' decision. Don't get your hopes up though. Wait, Director Tao! The data and samples are easy enough to deal with, but as for those kids, find a way to deal with them. My one requirement is that there can be no leaks. Akasha, I need your cooperation for the next part of the project. Don't bother lying to me. You're going to deal with me, aren't you? You shh! Did you overhear something? It's written all over your face. Do I have any other options? Am I going to die? No, but I put you in a hibernation capsule. We'll awaken you as soon as the project restarts. I guarantee it. It'll be in no time. Oof. So... that's how she's able to come to the future. She got the fry treatment only, except it's not 1,000 years since the future in the year 3000. Have you told anyone else about this? No. How long is it? How long is no time? 1 month? A year? Well, it won't be more than a few months, trust me. So, were manifestations the end result of that research? Why did they create this kind of power? Why give it to the deceptive name of manifestation? Good question. Okay, so we got 2 more and then the cutscene of the boss and 2 more cutscenes after the boss. So that's here. 10, 10. Okay, hang on just a minute. Oops. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Exit the game by accident. Not what I mean to. There we go. Sorry for that fail. Ugh. I forgot the controls aren't that great is in this game. Okay, I gotta go. Demon presence. Okay, won't be enough, so. Okay, no. Enough for 1 more. And okay, I've completed my daily missions. Nope, we're not gonna get to Journey just yet. Oh wait, actually, come to think of it, that's mission champ. Yeah, this one was basically the start of the cutscenes with the voice acting and such, so. Okay, internal strife. Okay, yeah, it was this one we're gonna go through. Was this contamination levels this high when you came to here? No, I didn't go this way before. Have you found the person controlling the enemy? I thought you hadn't realized. I got through the rupture direction, yeah.
10秒で片付ける。私一人で十分。得意分野な。焦らないで。すぐ。これって猫ババじゃないの？よし行こう。すべて嵐が連れ去った。あら、役立つものがあるなんて珍しい。罠に気をつけて。
Oh, he's been dispatched.
逃げないと間に合わないのよ。
Ooh.
その勇気は褒めてあげる。
今の気分は太陽よりも明るいよ。
Alright, Oh. Now we get to her, Winter Solstice form. Well, in that case. Yeah, that's just...
私は行くから好きにして。早くしてよね。残業したくないから。これは過重労働だ。君たちの冬を温めてあげる。順調に進んでる。定時退社できそうだ。就職先を間違えたね。
Yep, that Titan's gone.
君たちの冬を温めてあげる。すみませんね、仕事なもんで。
That's pedestrian overpass, alright.
外勤手当どうも。
Good.
ジャストタイミング。
Wait, I have a plan to clear a way for us. Oh, I didn't think you was another plan, huh? I was just joking. Okay, acting according to my plan.
今この瞬間、私は蘇る。順調に進んでる。定時退社できそうだ。世界を救う小さな一歩だ。
Alright. Cutscene and then the boss fight. Mr. Atchison, do you have any extra ammunition over there? Or just about out too, sorry. We're gonna end up in a fist fight with the Titans and change at this rate. It's like somebody's commanding them from behind the scenes. The moment we move, these Titans and change appear just at the right time. There's no basis for that, is there? And the snow's showing no sign of stopping. The only good thing is that at least the coyotes don't dare venture too far in this kind of environment to attack us. But if an even larger Titan appears, then... Excuse me, Mr. Adjutant. We'll do everything we can to hold back the Titan. We'll adjust the Heimdall force with taking back all the prototype inhibitors. Things won't get bad. It won't be much longer until the reinforcement squad arrives. As a military officer, I've always got to be prepared for the worst. And I put my hopes in. I put all my hope in Yao. I can't help feeling like, Adjutant, I detected armed personnel approaching. Alone, likely a manifestation. The gear looks like rather like a benign Heimdall force, although it's an unfamiliar face. Could they be the reinforcement squad? Unfamiliar, alone from Heimdall. Upon hearing Marion's description, a vague image emerged in my mind. Could it be her? Stay on alert and let them approach. Hey, Steven. Kasia! Do you need to get this excited every time you see me? I mean, glad you're here. I mean, we could use the help we get. It's a little creepy. Yeah, no comment. Did Caroline receive a request for help? Yeah. Didn't expect my first mission to be rescuing you. Do you come across a military sniper named Yao? She's in charge of guiding the reinforcement squad through the snow. I did. She's over that way. She came back with you? Is there a problem? The communicator still work at this distance so I can hear everything you're saying. Your job is to guide reinforcements got back here. You left your post only to bring back a single person? You think there's such a thing as a one-man reinforcement squad? We work real hard to get you out there. Captain, I tell you that you should have sent me. Figure later. Now's not the time. Captain, are you covering for her? Enough. Are you questioning my orders? Say what you have to say for her for once we're back. Yao? Yao? Looks like I'm still not trusted. I mean, except the distress we can request support. Hang on just a minute. I just want to take a screenshot. I mean, except the distress beacon requesting support, but like, there's any point in explaining that? I guess it's just work. If anything goes wrong, you can always swap jobs. Yeah, that's how you end up being a playable character. So as long as I can live a better life than anyone, it doesn't matter where I am. I guess. Hello, do you hear me? Receive. What's up? Feeling like running away after hearing that? I thought servers were everyone's favorite in a squad. I'm not the adult baby that needs someone taking care of them. I'm not some adult baby that needs someone taking care of them to survive. Don't worry, I'll fulfill my end of what we discussed. I always keep my word. Steven, when finishing, one needs bait. Do you agree? I don't quite see what you're getting at. Evacuate the canyon with failure first. I'll deal with the rest. But the minute we make a move, Titans will appear. Okay, I get it. You sure about this? Kasha nodded. Okay, leave it up to you then. Let's follow your plan. Now I think, if I got another link. Oh, right. No. Am I just on one? Okay. All right. Let's finish this. Got one more and then 2 cutscenes. Under the overpass. Under the connection. Hela. Born from the head of the original Titan. You have to drop in. Is there a chance of being controlled? Boss guide. Does it have any count as happy conference? More like extremely undercompensated over time. Sorry, Hela's arms. Okay. Ow. Okay, well, it'd be being the boss too soon.
ちょっと頑張りすぎちゃったか。
We were getting close to the exit of the contaminated sections. Akashia's daggers and Yao's sniper rifle working in unison should have been enough to deal with normal titans. But the final thing to appear just had to be Hela. Apart from Gamer, I never see anything from as fearsome as formidable as Hela. Obscured by the snow in the sky, it fleeted in and out of my vision. Each attack it launched was fatal. Yao, still no solution over there yet? I found a controller. I landed a hit just now, but he's not a human. Controller? Yeah, the one controlling the Titans, making them attack you. Titans can't be controlled? Careful, Hell is heading toward you. The behemoth Titan disappeared in an instant. It transformed into its fragmented state. I can't see it. Wait, Adjutant, it's behind you. Even without Yao's warning, I could see Hela's enormous shout enveloping me when it materialized behind me. Excuse me. My heart immediately sank. I slid to dodge attacks, but Hela bent to the ground and swung at me with a gigantic palm bigger than a heavy-duty road roller. Akashi dragged me out of the line right at the last moment. It's coming again, run! Hold on. What's wrong? I think I can hear a voice. Kasha pointed at Hela. When the voice rings out, it stops. I tilted my head and listened carefully. It was an extremely fine, high-pitched, melodic sound from somewhere far away. It sounded like someone was singing. Just like Akasha had said, Hela stood blankly, as though also listening to the voice. Sounds like a song. It feels so familiar. Must have heard it somewhere before. Shh, don't draw his attention. It's following the song. Hela's giant body lumbered away, gradually disappearing into the boundless white. After Hela disappeared, it didn't take long for the snow to stop too. We finally made it out! Everyone wipe your gear and check that the delivery item is still in good condition. Miss Anya, here should be good. Cherno can walk by herself. Oh, are you sure you don't need my help anymore? We'll need to pick up our pace a bit. Even though Hela disappeared, I'm still worried about the adjutant. I'll do my best to hurry up. I want to see the adjutant as soon as possible too. Hey, I see that video you wanted. Okay, see ya. Wait, I got a question. Does Heimdall Forest do a lot of overtime? As far as I know, it's pretty easy going here. Your idea of easy going wouldn't be anything like mine, I guess. How about the pay? Seems decent. I think you're favored by sending you this video, right? You want something in turn for sure. Wow, that was direct. Well, do you think you could give my application a little push? Sure, no problem. Yippee! I mean, you're already a playable unit, Red Hood, so... I know it's Yao, but can't help calling her Red Hood because, well, the same voice actress in Japanese, so yeah. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? I'm Yao, a senior sniper. I'm interested in... Is your intro like that on your CV as well? Yeah, of course. Steven, have a look at this video. This is record the process of a Titan being controlled. It might be of value. Well, let's take a look. Regius? Yeah, it doesn't really evolve and seems to get more stupid as time passes. You can't get rid of the self-referential paradox. Moore's law doesn't seem applicable anymore. Or did it just become cautious after that event? It's still using that backward defensive system, which is equivalent to having a no defense at all. Look it up. It's about why I continue to exist. both have their own reasons for acting. They don't share an objective. Let's include the motive in the frame of analysis. Coincidence? That's illogical. Most illogical. What it's blocked there, but anyways. Surely you would have weighed up the risk and benefits beforehand. In terms of chance, the probability of those events contributing to form the current outcome is meaningless? Without a plan? Without prediction? There's no way to calculate it. It's incomprehensible that a creation so sophisticated could come from a mere accident. Excuse me. It's those two words again. What are myths and what are gods with them? How do you define a god? Why would someone want to create one? It's hard to answer than any paradox. If you desire for a god to rule over you, then it can become that god. If it's creator that you seek. Good. Now, before we ramp this up. Oh wait, no, not just yet. No, it's still chapters away, so. Alright then. So, that's about it for Snowbreak. They're 2 done, so we're about to wrap up Eternal Strife with the next 2, if maybe. So yeah, tune in for that next week, and tune in tomorrow as we go through more Radiant Dawn. So hope you guys enjoyed this stream, this video archive of this. I'm Steven. I'll see you guys next time.